So it's an honor, it's a pleasure to be here today with a 4-time Grammy Award winner star, Sam Smith. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good. How was your break?
Oh, it's great. Absolutely
Necessary?
great. It wasn't, I mean, I don't think we can call it a break. It was more of like a regroup. That's the only way I can explain.
Breathe in?
Yeah, I went on a few little holidays. They weren't the most relaxing holidays, but I was writing the album actually.
Yeah. So you're back after the massive success of your first album, In the Lonely Hour. How was to be, you know, after all this success? How do you describe your life from there to now?
Oh my gosh.
For like those 2 years.
When I released my album, I wasn't well known. My life was very, very different. I was living in a really crappy flat in London with 2 of my best friends, with no money, and was struggling a little bit, and at the beginning was kind of starting to lose hope as to whether I was going to do this forever as a career, because I got my first manager when I was 11 and I was singing from a very, very young age. So there was, you know, before I met Jimmy Napes and started writing Latch and stuff, I kind of was going to decide to stop and just go travelling and try and be young and enjoy it.
Thank God you didn't.
Yeah, thank God I didn't. But from then to now, I mean, look, everything is different, but everything is also the same. So
how would you describe your return with this new album, this new single, in one word?
Oh my God. Empowering.
Nice.
Yes, empowering. I feel like I've come out of a really crazy ride that I think can break people, but I really feel sane, and my family, my friends and my team, I feel like we're all in a really good place, and we're releasing this difficult second album, as they call it, in a really organic way, which I couldn't be happier about, because that's what means the most to me, is that every time I release an album, I want it to feel like I'm releasing my first album. So
your first album was about one person, your second album it's about...
Loads of people. No, it's about different things. It's been 3 and a bit years since my album was released, about 4 or 5 years since I started writing that album. So there's been a few different relationships I've been in, but I've also tried to challenge myself as a songwriter this album and not just write about me, which started to become a bit easier to do because I was writing about myself a lot. So I started to kind of branch out and write about the world, fame, some of my family and my friends and the heartaches that they've been through. There's one happy song on the album actually.
Good. Yeah. So your first single is called Too Good at Goodbyes. Too Good at Goodbyes. Yeah. Why are you good at saying goodbye?
Don't ask me. Well, I'm not good at saying goodbye, that's the thing, but I think in the moment it's a form of protection, you know. When I've broken up with people, I do have a protective shield that I have now, because it's sad, but I'm more accustomed to heartbreak than I am happy memories when it comes to love and romance, and I feel like I'm just getting better at dealing with it.
That's the good thing about life, that we learn from the people that hurt us the most, right?
Exactly, and I'm single now, and I'm hopeful that I won't have to go through these things again, of course. But I do think if it does happen again, I'm aware. I kind of think I do have the toolbox to kind of deal with heartbreak, and that's what this is about.
Getting out there and help people as well. I mean, with your songs, no? With your stories and your personal experience.
Music is the best healer, right? For all of that stuff, you know.
And what's the dark side of being an artist, or of being you?
I could talk about that all day, because I'm quite a depressed. I never had depression, thankfully and stuff. But I do think in quite a sad way sometimes about things, and look at things in a sad way. I think it's important to for me. But the darkest things I would just say is the way that people treat you when you become successful. It's just not nice.
So what do you do when people treat you bad?
I don't have it a lot now because I've built a really amazing system around me, but you know, when someone maybe dates you because of who you, because of the fame side of stuff, or people just trying to get something from you. That's always sad, because you kind of start to lose faith in people. And whenever I meet anyone, I assume the best all the time. I don't ever want to always be looking around my shoulder. So yeah, that's always, it can be disappointing sometimes, but do you know what, I'm lucky. The majority of people I meet are lovely and amazing.
Yeah, let's be positive. What's the bright side of that, of your...
Yeah, I'm in a positive space.
Yeah. So what's the bright side of being, being you?
The bright side is I get to eat really good food and take my family out.
Spanish food, I guess, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. I get to go to Spain more, see my family.
So where's your family right now?
My family in Villanueva de la Concepción.
In Malaga.
That's how you say it.
Yeah,
it's like an hour and a half out of Malaga, by El Torcal, which is the national park there, which is amazing.
Do you get there?
But they've been there for like 10 years, and I've been there. I go to the feria there.
Nice.
And there's like a bar crawl called the Route de Tapas that we just go around and I get so drunk. So that's fun. So I get to do that. I get to treat. Honestly, that's the best part of this job, was being able to celebrate with everyone I love. That has been an amazing thing, and also getting a chance. I've been working with a charity called War Child, and getting to go to Iraq and Amman recently, and meet the children and be over there and experience that has been a massive plus for me.
They feel you, right? They feel you.
Like, oh, completely. And it's just really important. I feel like I've been given an opportunity to to kind of burst my bubble that I've been living in a little bit, and I'm starting to now understand how big this world is, and just learn more and grow. And
coming back to Spain, to the Spanish part, have you ever found inspiration in Spain, in Malaga, to write any of your songs?
Massively. 100%. All I do where my family live is really mountainous, and I go on walks all the time, and I wrote a few of the lyrics to this record in Spain, and walking through the mountains, and it was tradition for me actually. Before every album drops, I take myself to Spain where my family live, and I live with the album, and I just try and it's a good place for me to breathe. And I just love it there. I love the culture, I love the food, the people are so kind, and it's just such a beautiful country. And it feels like home to me now, because I'd spend some, professionally I actually haven't spent a lot of time in Spain. I haven't done many gigs there. But
yeah, you have to come more.
Yeah, I'm planning to, but personally Spain holds a very dear place in my heart. It's where I was with my grandma for the last time as well. She's amazing. So
where's your family in your music map? Where are they?
They are always at the forefront. Even when I'm writing songs about me and what I'm going through, it's I always know I've done something powerful when I'm scared to show my mum or my dad. And there's a few moments on this record, just like on my first, where I show my mum, and it just hurts her, because she's finding out something that she doesn't know about me, and that to me is a really amazing moment, because my mum knows everything about me. So I always want to reveal something to the listener, and that's how I gauge it.
So if she gets surprised, it's a good sign, right?
Oh, completely.
So she finds out something new about you, I mean.
Yeah, it's a good thing, and she really loves this record. My dad hated some of my first record, but he really likes this album, and they like this album. I hope they're not lying.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Good luck, and we hope to see you soon.
For coming.
No, I'm good. I'm here in London with you. Beautiful. Good luck.
Amazing.
Music inspires life.